What is up, guys? It's Ricky with Rapscallion Gaming coming at you with some more Halo gameplay. And guys, E3 is just over a month away, and I am ridiculously excited and pumped to see what news we're going to be having for Halo. Whether it be Halo 2 Anniversary or Halo 5, whatever it is that they're announcing, I seriously cannot wait for it. Now, they've already come out and said that each day of E3, that's 3 days total, they're going to be having Halo news each and every single one of those days. So there's tons of things that are be coming out for Halo, whether it be the Steven Spielberg series or whatever the other series is they're making, Halo 2 Anniversary or Halo 5, like I said before. I've really got my mind thinking as to what exactly it is that they may be talking about. So I'm actually going to refer back to a quote-unquote leak that's happened around October of last year. And I never really talked about this quote-unquote leak again because I was not really sure of the validity of it. You know, in its nature, leaks are sometimes, like, you have to take it with a grain of salt, but it's really got my mind racing as to if some of the things were actually true in this quote-unquote leak, like what that would actually mean for the Halo franchise. So what you're watching right now is some Halo 3 campaign, and I'm taking down some scarabs and stuff. It's one of my favorite things in Halo 3's campaign. It's such an epic moment, and you feel so freaking badass whenever you take down a scarab. Now, one of the things that this leak talks about is how the multiplayer is going to work in the next Halo game. They describe it as being split into two sections, one of which being a lot like Halo 2, where it's going to be 8 to 16 players with no armor abilities or perks, so it'll be really that classic Halo feel. The other section of multiplayer is going to be 32 to 64 players online. Really, think somewhere along the lines of Battlefield. For the first time ever in console history of Battlefield 4, we've been able to play with 32 to 64 players online, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that this could be true for the next Halo game. The way that the leaker describes this game mode is to be more along the lines of Halo 4, where you'll have custom loadouts with armor abilities and be able to call in ordnance style weapons or whatever it is they may be having in the game. So to me, I feel like this is really a possibility, and I really feel that this could be the answer to what we're looking for the split between competitive and social gaming. I myself, I love the Battlefield series just simply to go in there and destroy faces, you know, pub stomping really. So for that, to have that same experience in Halo universe would be amazing to me, and I really imagine it being something along the lines of what you're watching here on the screen. I think something along the lines of a destroy the scarab mode or capture the scarab mode. Like, that would be insanely epic to be able to have that kind of experience online in multiplayer. That truly would be a next-gen experience. The leak goes on to talk about how the 32 to 64 multiplayer feels a lot like Halo Reach's invasion mode, which to me sounds like there may be multiple factions. Maybe you get to play as the Covenant or the humans. Who knows, maybe the Prometheans. That's something that I would love to do myself. Or the Brutes, you know, that'd be sick. That's totally within the realm of possibility, but again, you know, the validity of this quote-unquote leak is still questionable. There are a lot of typos in it, and, you know, like I said earlier in the video, you have to take it with a grain of salt. But this leak, along with a lot of the videos that are coming up in the community here as of late, have got my mind racing as to some different ideas of what we may be able to see in the next Halo game. Now, I know this may seem, or it is speculation, I suppose, but I can't help but wonder what it might be, and I would love to talk with you guys about some ideas that maybe, you know, could come into the next Halo game. Now, there is some more stuff in this leak that I'd like to talk to you guys about in the future, some of which pertain to the campaign, and really just some aspects of the multiplayer that I'd like to discuss as well in some future videos. But I'll leave a link to that leak in the description below if you guys want to check that out. Shout out to the Jackal that surfing my tank like a boss. He's just like, oh, what up, Scarab? What up, man? And all of a sudden some debris just flies out of nowhere. It just knocks him off, dude. That was so freaking hilarious. But, you know, my question to you guys today is, like, what do you think about the possibility of a split between 8 and 16 players with a more classic Halo feel to a 32 to 64 player with some aspects of Halo 4, like being able to have custom loadouts and armor abilities? I don't think I would mind so much if everybody had that. The chaos will be unreal, but I think it would work in a higher player count rather. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Rapscallion!